What's up, everybody? I am Luke from the Master Sword Valley, and welcome back to more Donkey Kong Country Returns. In the last episode, the reign of the Tiki Tack arose, and now we must go. Oh, that's the wrong thing. And now we must go after our bananas as they hypnotize all the animals to take them. As you can see, he looms on from the top of the volcano on the island. So in this episode, we're gonna continue on in the jungle. Home field advantage, baby. Let's go on a treetop bop. In we go. As you'd expect, that inventory button is what's let you use your squawks, the heart, the banana juice if you have it, if you bought any of them. But I didn't because I was kind of low on coins. Off we go, Donkey Kong. Let's do it. I already talked about these guys right here. They're the Ox. And I really already did talk about the variants of them in the last episode. It's kind of funny. Normally I record like a few episodes in a row here, but I only recorded one episode last night because, oh, we have ourselves a new enemy right here. It's another variety of the Tiki Goons right here. They're called Tiki Dooms here. Yeah, it makes sense. They're big variants of them. They take 3 shots to take down, so you almost always get a banana coin off them. And if you could combo some other enemies on them, you could really get rich off of them. Let's see. I think I remember this stage right here. It's gonna introduce a bit of a staple from the other. Okay, maybe no, it's not. Okay, so Diddy Kong again. Over here. Okay. I just saw the spikes in the ground and I thought, oh, it's one of those stages, but no, it's not. Boink, boink, boink. Just like in the Mario Brothers games, if you bounce off a certain number of enemies, you will actually get a 1-up for bouncing off them consistently instead of just banana coins. Whee! Pow! And right here we have yet another new enemy. This is called a Hog-goon. Yeah, I'm not kidding about that. They are, or Hop-goon, excuse me. They're like the frog goons, except they actually move around in front of you, so they can actually be a bit more devastating, but not really. Again, anybody who like grew up with like Pikmin and knows about them, they might seem a little threatening to you. All right. Whoa! Be careful. Now, I did want to touch on something that I kind of briefly mentioned in the last episode. One of the biggest reasons why I kind of didn't really like the game at the first was because of the fact that right now we have 3 hearts. You only get 2 hits in the game and then you die. Like I was not a fan of that like when first growing up, but I have come around to like appreciate that more. See, like right there, if I didn't pick up that heart, Diddy Kong would have been gone since Diddy always gives you more health. I believe this is a bonus. Is it a bonus? No, it's not. Oh. Okay, I believe it's more like a ball return basically. And that right there, that is simply known as Tutorial Pig. He showed up as a tutorial basically in the first couple stages, but he hasn't. But that's really all his name. He serves as a checkpoint, and he serves as that there. And there's uncreative enemy names, and then there's just you. Like, I'm sorry, but that is just sad. Anyway, check it out. We reunited with Rambi, our titular Rhino Stallion here. Rambi is not quite invincible. There are some things that he can't touch, but just about everything else, you can just plow right through them here. And you see these blocks right here? They got a little Rambi symbol on them. He can pound through them. He's a lot stronger than Donkey Kong. Okay, so a new variety of bonus area right here. Obviously, you don't want to fall, because if you fall, that automatically ends it, and you'll have to play this again, play through the stage, get to this bonus area again. Whoa. Here we go. Sweet. And boom. Another piece of the puzzle. Whee! You would think that they would have like a Rambi bonus area, but no, they don't. Rambi just sits it out and doesn't get to do it with you, which is kind of sad here. Get that there. Boom. Now we are going to need Rambi for pretty much the rest of the stage. We're going to be able to get all the puzzle pieces. Which again, I'm sure like nobody else but me is going to care that we're getting these here. Whoa! Like so. Or maybe not like so, but you know what I mean here. So unfortunately we died. We do not have Diddy Kong with us, unfortunately. I also love how one balloon is enough to carry Donkey Kong back to safety. And since we unfortunately died, we get the preview of a certain Tiki. It's the same Tiki that tried to hypnotize us. But as you can see, when we collect any of the puzzle pieces once, we don't have to collect them again in the stage. We just have to beat the stage, like I said. The Kong letters, however, you do have to collect again if you do die. Like so. Right here, we have ourselves a flaming Tiki buzz. That's what these flying enemies are normally called. You can blow them out with the wind. With your wind, like just blowing like that, but the ones in the air are pretty much stage hazards at that point. I would not recommend like trying to mess with them. But Rambi cannot touch them. You will hop off of Rambi and get hurt yourself. And we have yet another bonus area right here with all these blast barrels right here. They're pretty lucrative. If you find one, you're almost guaranteed a life. They are really lucrative with bananas too, so you have no option. You have no shot at not getting a life here. Anyway, there's all our Kong letters there. Got another. Oh! That's what they're saying whenever they die. Oh! You, boom. You notice as well, Rambi can take out the Tiki Dooms in one hit as opposed to the 3 hit that Donkey Kong needs. That just proves how much stronger Donkey Kong is compared to. Or Rambi is compared to Donkey Kong, excuse me. Anyway, there's still some more dandelions here. I'm pretty much always going to be checking them because there's always going to be puzzle pieces in them. I have notes, but I don't really want to rely on them too well. Banana coins, cool. I just have them there in case I need them. And there's our strawberry piece. All right, back to the jungle. Okay, that's 1-5. We're going to 1-4 here, Sunset Shore. This, I would say, is definitely probably the most iconic part of Donkey Kong Country Returns right here, and you'll see. It kind of I think it references another Donkey Kong Country game, but look at this. Oh, I love the stage here. Just that sunset in the background. The fact that you're just a silhouette, except for your tie and Diddy Kong's red that he has on him. Oh, it's so pretty. I really like the stage for that. I could just gawk at this stage forever, or as long as we're in the stage right here. Even the bananas are the silhouettes right here. Good God, I wish this came out more often. There's only 2 times in the game where you're just a silhouette. But I wish it was more and you had such pretty views like this. Even the music, it's a remix of the Donkey Kong Country theme, but I love it. So pretty, I love it. But back there, we had a new enemy that I beat twice there. Those bushy enemies are known as mimics. Anyways, complete the banana. Ooh, banana, colossal banana. Yeah, those enemies only appear in this stage as far as I know. It makes sense since they're mimics and they're trying to blend in, so you don't really want to, so they shouldn't show their face here. Now I like this little detail right here, these ants going along here. I guess they're also hypnotized by the Tikis, but it's kind of something else that I want to talk about. I don't know whether Donkey Kong is like smarter than your average animal or stupider than your average animal. The fact that he doesn't fall under the hypnotization of the Tikis here, whereas every other animal does. So they're able to command little tiny ants, which I guess makes sense since ants, they can work a lot more than your average, even person, I think. I don't know. But yeah. Anyway, I like this detail out there you can see a bunch of ships going. That's actually foreshadowing for something later. And I like that, going all Super Mario Sunshine on us. Oh, it's so pretty. And again, I haven't been out. I've said before that I haven't really been out to sea much, but the few times that I have, I always love it. And I would love if I could go on like a classic like pirate galleon ship like that. That would be so cool. I remember seeing this like ad for like you and 12 buddies can go on a ship complete with like beer and rum and everything, and they're all just pulling in Pirates of the Caribbean. It's like, I want to do that. Whoa, see right there, mimic. Get out of here, you stupid mimic. You good? All right, I almost made it up to the top of right here. I almost made it up to that puzzle piece. I know it was like very, very low odds for me to do that, but still, that would have been cool. Oh yeah. You, and last but not least, the G. We're only just missing one puzzle piece, I believe, and I know exactly where it is. One of these tiki goons here. The tiki goons honestly look kind of creepy, like how you can just see their eyes in the silhouette. But still a pretty sight nonetheless. A pretty creepy sight, literally. What? More hop goons here. Now right here, we don't want to pound this in yet. We've found the ancient ruins of the desert of, I forget what it's called. The old desert, that's what it's called in Super Paper Mario, where you find that dragon statue to finish the level, but you don't want to activate it yet. You want to jump on top and get that puzzle piece there. If you want. I'm not gonna, again, I don't. Oh, sorry, I thought I had the house to myself and I thought, wait, did someone not leave? What's going on? But no, okay. I think it's just wind outside. Yeah, give me that. Give me more more bananas. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Damn it. Oh well. There's our Kong letters. There's our strawberry. And we're only up to about like 13 minutes here, so I think we're gonna do another stage. I was usually averaging like 2 stages per video, but we'll do another one. No, 1-5, Canopy Cannons, let's go. I remember this one being one of my favorite stages in the game here. There's two kinds of stages that I always really liked as a kid, but now growing up, I can see that they gives a lot of people some issues. And no, it's not the fact that we have more frog goons here. I promise it's not. That, whoa! It's kind of weird. Okay, the motion control is like, you're just barely like tapping the stick, and then you shake, and then he rolls. You have to be perfectly still in order to be able to ground pound. That is a little touchy right there. But yes, it's a cannon stage. I always really liked this one. Only really this one. Like the rest of the ones are really tough after this here. But again, I like this one. Get introduced to the idea of the cannon stage. Give me you. Get that good. I've seen other people's playthroughs of Donkey Kong Country Returns, and they're saying like they don't like how they're saying they don't like how the fact that you have to stop and blow on things in order to be able to get secrets. A lot of people saying they're not really a fan of that, and they're kind of glad that in Tropical Freeze that they got rid of that there. But I mean, it's whatever really. The fact that Donkey Kong is powerful enough to blow on these things and send them flying. Some of the things later that he's able to blow are also impressive. Whoa, that was close. Yeah, you want to avoid the auto cannon or the auto blast barrel in the cannon, in the middle, in the cannon. Oh, it's deep rock. Cool. Got that. Got another puzzle piece. Got more rocks. We're gonna rock your socks, rocks. That and checkpoint. Now, of course, things are getting, I feel like, a little bit more tough. This is where I kind of died them a lot on my practice files, my recent practice files. I like that there, how you're playing with perspective when trying to get that balloon. Whoa! Case in point. Ooh, I thought I didn't think I'd make that. And go. Get you. They tease you there with having the banana, so you know to shoot, so you know to shoot up rather than down. Here we got grand giant screaming pillars. And right there, they kind of tease you with the fact that you shoot up first, and because your immediate thought is to keep just go, 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 go. But no, they're tricky like that. They're getting tricky already, and we're not even out of World 1, or we're not even out of the jungle. And get you. Hiya. Oh, that was close. We got this creature right here on that statue. Whoa! Oh, I did not think I'd get that. I got so distraught by the fact that I got hit by that bouncing drum spike thing that I got the Kong. And the puzzle piece, I guess that's important too. Clearly it is. Clearly. All right. Well, we've been cruising through these stages way faster than I thought. So I think we're going to go and call things right here. Next time on Donkey Kong Country Returns, we're going to progress through the jungle with Crazy Cart. See you guys then.